What's up, nerds? This is Mr. Storm, and welcome to your final project for Computer Technology 1. Breathe it in, you're almost done. Good work. All right, let's get into it, because this is going to be a fun assignment. I love this project. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. With this project, you are going to do a cross-curricular assignment, meaning you are going to write a paper, produce a presentation, and a spreadsheet, all on one subject that has nothing to do with computer technology. Okay? It's going to be about one of your core subjects. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. But I'll show you what final project will look like when you're done. So what you're going to do is you will get a topic, you will get a research topic. You will not get to pick your own research topic. I will provide your research topic to you. If you don't have a topic yet, come talk to me and I will hook you up with your research topic that you're going to write your paper on. Once you have your topic, you will be responsible for producing the following items. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write a 400-word essay explaining the event or the topic that you've drawn. Okay. You must include a works cited page that is formatted correctly and lists at least two reputable sources. At least two reputable sources. This must be written in MLA format, and you must use Google Docs for this. And I'll show you why in just a minute. MLA format, if you are not sure what that is, there are some great resources online to show you how to do an MLA formatted paper. Also, Google Docs has an MLA format template that you can use, which is fantastic as well. The next thing you're going to produce is a presentation about that event, which includes one relevant video, at least 3 pictures, and a slide that lists at least 2 reputable sources, and a slide that lists your media sources for your pictures and video. Right? Remember, we do not want to we don't want to plagiarize, and we don't want to violate any copyright that anyone holds on this information. Anyone who's taken a picture or shot a video, that is owned by them. Okay? You don't own that picture or video, so you need to give credit to the right people. This is going to be created in Google Slides. And then the third thing I want you to do is you're going to create a spreadsheet that shows a timeline of events relating to your topic. You must include a hyperlink to an online source for each event on the timeline. Your sources must be reputable sources, right? Do not link to an irreputable website, okay? Let's see. You want to make sure that everything's labeled clearly. You want to make sure that all the events are in order. Now, if you do not want to do a timeline, come talk to me. We can work something out. If you have a better idea for how to use Google Sheets for this project, instead of doing a timeline, you want to do something else, come talk to me and we'll work it out. I just want to see that you can use Google Sheets to organize information in a visually appealing way. And then the fourth thing you're going to do is you're going to create a Google Sites page that will post all of the items on that one page. You're going to publish that page and you're going to send me a link. Now, I have a separate page for this project that I put together, but you can also add it as a page on your personal website, which is totally fine. It's a way for you to keep everything condensed onto one site. That's fine. But for me, I built a separate page for this. And the topic that I drew was Road to the Second World War, basically leading up to the Second World War. So I, designed my header so it looks really nice. And right below it, I have my Google Docs, my report, which we can click on that. And I'm actually going to expand that out so you can see it in Google Docs, because there are a couple things that you're going to want to make sure you do, right? First of all, it is MLA formatted, right? So I have page numbers, I have my header, I have, it's written properly. I've cited my sources inside the text. It's 400 words. Actually, mine's a little bit longer. I have my works cited page at the end with my references, and everything is formatted properly. Okay, that's good. Now, in order for you to embed this into your website properly and allow everyone to read it, you need to make sure that you set your share permissions properly. So if you go up here to the blue button, before you share it, it's going to be a lock icon. Mine is a globe, but you're going to want to go up to the share permissions, and you're going to want to make sure that you set it so that anyone on the internet can find and view. Okay, anyone on the internet can find and view. So that way everyone can see this product. If you don't do this, then anytime anyone goes to your webpage and tries to find this article, it'll just be a big frame, and it'll just say, you do not have permissions to view this document, right? So you do not want to lock it out. You want to make sure that everyone on the internet can find and view this product. Once you have that globe and your paper's written, you're good to go. You're good to embed it in your website. And the way you do that is you just go down here to Docs. You find the Google Doc you want to embed. You pop it in there, and then you resize it and make it look however you want. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is your presentation. All right. And my presentation is, again, it's on the road to World War II. You're writing on all the same subject. And my presentation is basically pulling information out of my paper and putting it in this into a slideshow format so that the information is a little bit more visually appealing. So I have a slide on our boy Adolf Hitler and a couple points about him, a little piece of information, a picture of him. I have Benito Mussolini, a couple pieces of information and a picture of him. Emperor Hirohito, pieces of information. So I basically have the three main Axis powers detailed here on this slide, on these slides, and everything looks good. It's formatted well, and you know, there's not too much information on each slide. I have pictures. I have my video, which is a Khan Academy video, where it just talks about the roadmap to World War II. That's embedded. I have my works cited slide to show where I got my information, and literally this is just copy and pasted from my works cited page on my paper. That's totally fine. I got the information from the same sources, so why not? And then down here I have my media sources slide that basically says where I got all my media from. So the photographs, I got all the photographs from Wikimedia Commons, and I have links to those specific pages where I got those photographs. So I can go to the Wikimedia Commons. And Wikimedia is a great website because it has, it tells you specifically the licensing information. So the copyright holder of this work publishes it under Wikimedia Commons with a Creative Commons license to share, remix, and attribute. As long as I attribute this this picture to them, which I did, but I can use Wikimedia Commons pictures, which is great. But I just put a link to each of those pictures on Wikimedia Commons, and then the video, I have a link to where I found it on YouTube, and I also put a little information about the license. So it's published under Creative Commons with a reuse license. So that's my slideshow, and that is embedded on my webpage. Again, make sure you set your share permissions so people can actually see your work. And then below that, I have my roadmap, or I have my my timeline. I'll pop that out as well so we can see it in Google Sheets. So let's wait for the pictures to load here. Come on. Come on. It's taking time. It's taking time. So what I've done with my timeline is, all I did was I took this row 7 and I did a black line as my center line for the timeline. And then each node coming off of it is a new event. And each event I put a picture on there to make it look a little bit nicer. I use shading and borders to make everything look great. I also have links to information, to where I got the information from. So, you know, for instance, this links to history.com, this day in history. The Munich Pact was signed, information about that. And, you know, history.com is a reputable source for things like this. You know, as long as it's not, you know, ancient aliens or whatever. Let's see. This one is historylearningsite.co.uk. Talking about Manchuria in 1933 or 1931. So you can look at all your, you want to make sure that these links go to reputable websites. But this makes a nice visually appealing timeline. Again, please make sure you set your share permissions properly. Okay, do not leave it that lock, because I won't be able to see it and it'll hurt your grade. Because if I can't see the information, if I can't see your project, I can't grade that portion of it and you're going to lose points. Okay. When you're done, when you have those three things on your web page and it looks the way you want it to look, make sure you publish your web page and then send me a link. We've been dealing with Google Sites before. You've done a couple projects in there, so you already know how it works. You can add more to this if these three things, if you want to do more, you can add more. I'm totally fine with that. You can add a chart. Google Charts is fun. Whatever would make sense. I don't have a chart built, but whatever makes sense for your project, please add whatever you'd like, as long as these three requirements are met and it's on your web page. And make sure the web page is live so I can get to it. Again, if you're really proud of the work you've done with this project and you're celebrating the fact that you're done with computer technology, and you want to share it, put a link to it on your social media. Let people go and see the work that you've done. Let them be impressed by how hard you work at your school, and it's a good thing. Be proud of it. Don't be ashamed of it. But when you're done with your project, go ahead and turn it in. Make sure it's what you want. Make sure you proofread, please. Please, please, please. Make sure you proofread. Make sure everything is as good as it possibly can be. Do not send me your rough draft. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say it very slowly. Do not send me your rough draft. Okay? You're going to proofread this project, and not just the paper, but you're going to proofread your slideshow presentation. You're going to make sure everything in there is exactly what you want to say. Okay? Do not send me your rough draft. This should be a polished project. This should be a professional project. This should be something that you are proud of. All right, please ask any questions you want. I am here to help. You have a couple days to work on this. You have a couple weeks, actually, to work on this. So please stay engaged. Please make sure that this project is what you want. Because, honestly, this is the last thing you're doing for me. So you don't want this to be the thing that tanks your grade right at the end of the semester. That's bad news bears. All right, I'm filibustering a little bit because I know I'm going to miss talking to you guys, and this is the last thing to do in class. So I just want to say that I have appreciated all of your hard work over this semester, and I know the more clever ones of you are noticing the date down here. It's August 11th, so school year hasn't even started yet, and I'm making this video, and I'm getting emotional about the end of the semester. But I'm saying it now, but it's going to be true then. I really do. Every year I teach, every semester that I teach, I am always really impressed by the hard work that you guys put into this class, and it always amazes me the kind of stuff you guys can come up with, and the creativity and the intelligence. It just blows me away. So thank you for being so great in my class, and thank you for participating and taking this seriously. And hopefully you take some of my classes in the future. Hopefully you like this format. Please let me know if you like it, and if you don't, I want to know that too, so we can make it better. But this is the last video. I'm gonna miss you. All right, see you guys later. And thank you for paying attention. Bye.